Hi, gang. It's Adam.
And Patrick.
Coming up on today's episode, we get festive AF and celebrate the season by taking some online Disney holiday quizzes. As always, we cover the latest Disney news and close out the show with some quick D. All that and more on today's episode of Gays Do the D.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Patrick, presents on Kazuki.
I love presents. You know me so well. Adam, breakfast blend Hummel.
Extra caffeinated.
Extra caffeinated. That's the tea that I'm drinking right now, folks, and that's all I could come up with in the heat of the moment.
Drinking tea and spilling tea.
That's our podcast.
Welcome to the gayest podcast in the universe.
In all the land. Adam, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I am fantastic. Sure. Why not? Let's go with that.
Let's go with that. You know why? Because it's a holiday week, Patrick.
It is. It is a holiday week. So many holidays are overlapping on this very day.
Let's start with the damn solstice, shall we?
When is the solstice? Is it on the 21st?
I think it's on the 21st, yeah.
Interesting. I need to dig deeper into the solstice because, correct me if I'm wrong, Adam and or Tweedledees, it's the winter solstice for us here in the northern hemisphere, right? And it's the summer solstice for the southern hemisphere?
I believe so. I believe at this very moment, Nicole Kidman is celebrating Christmas in the sun and heat in Australia, yeah.
Okay, I don't know how the earth works, apparently.
It doesn't matter. You know what? As long as it's working for you, that's all that's important. Is it working for you?
It is not, because boy, do I not need the longest day of the year right now.
No, you do need that. It's going to be the shortest day of the year.
Oh, is that what it is? See, I have no idea what solstice means anymore.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm here to walk you through this process. Yes, it is the shortest day of the year. It is the longest day of darkness for us.
Oh, okay. Well, that's been all of 2020, the longest day of darkness.
What else are we celebrating this week? Christmas. Merry damn Christmas, Patrick.
Merry gosh darn Christmas, everybody, and a very happy Kwanzaa to everybody.
There's so many holidays. I don't even know how we can get all of the celebration in.
You know, here's a fun fact. I was looking up Kwanzaa because I actually really love, I don't know what they're called, the tenets of Kwanzaa. I believe there's 6 or 7 of them, unity and self-determination. They're really great. It's a really cool holiday. And there's actually a really great episode of The Proud Family in which they celebrate Kwanzaa and sort of teach you about it. Here's an interesting fact. Disney, I'm calling you to the table because that episode is not included in the holiday package on Disney+.
It was a very controversial episode.
Was it?
There was an extreme amount of swearing. It was very unlike Disney, but somehow, for some reason, they decided to do it.
Nope. None of that is true. It's a great episode, actually, but it is not included in the holiday package.
That's very strange. But it is on Disney+.
It is on Disney+. You can go and look up, I believe it's season 1 of The Proud Family.
Okay. All right. Disney, what's up with that?
What's up with that, Disney? What is up with that? But a very happy Kwanzaa to everybody and a Merry Christmas. And Hanukkah is just ending, I believe. So I hope everyone had a great Hanukkah. What else is coming?
New Year's.
We will celebrate that in a couple of episodes.
Next week.
In one episode. See, I need more breakfast blend, Adam.
That's why I'm here, because I am Adam Breakfast Blend Hummel.
What a disaster of an episode we've laid out for you under the tree, everybody. Well, let's move on with some celebrations, Adam. We have a new Patreon member to celebrate. Robert has just joined our Patreon family.
Robert. You know, we were fortunate enough to have just recorded a Gays to the D Raw and Uncut last week, so we got to welcome Robert into the fam at that time, and this is the official welcome, so all the Tweedles know there's a new Patreon family member in your midst.
That is absolutely correct. Thank you for joining our family, Robert. For those who don't know, and frankly, shame on you if you don't know, we, of course, have a Patreon page. If you go over to gaysdothed.com and click on that donate button, you'll be directed to our Patreon page, where, say it with me, everybody, for as little as $1 reoccurring a month, you too can become a member of our Patreon family.
It's a great group to be a part of, I have to say. And that's not just because Patrick and I are lifetime presidents of the group.
Not only are we presidents, we're also members of the club. What is that, the Hair Club for Men?
That is the Hair Club for Men, yes.
Why is that in my head?
I think because the benefits of joining the Hair Club for Men and joining our Patreon fam are one and the same. Both give you exponential hair growth all over your body.
In every nook and cranny.
Hirsute.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Adam, tell the Tweedles at home what they get for becoming a Patreon member.
Well, a lot of body hair.
Yeah, beyond that.
Got it. They get special access. No, they get access to special episodes called Gays Do the D, Raw and Uncut.
Raw and uncut.
That was beautiful. That was so seasonal and festive.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much. And then also, if you join at one of the tiers above the $10 level, I believe, monthly tier, you get a special little gift sent your way after your second month of membership.
It's actually a box of our tears.
It is, and you're welcome.
So magical. So magical.
Salty tears can be used for seasoning. They do have a use.
Gross.
And I think that's it. I mean, right? You get the episodes, you get some stuff if you join at a certain level, and you get the confidence in knowing that you are supporting a podcast that has touched so many lives.
That's right. We've touched so many lives, and we will be getting all of our lawsuit letters in the mail in 2021.
A lot of restraining orders because of those touches, yes.
Exactly. Well, thank you, Robert, for becoming our newest Patreon member, and thank you to all of our current Patreon members.
Moving on, Patrick, and this addresses an issue I brought up in last week's episode, and I'm going to try to remain more calm when I talk about it this week. In last week's episode, I brought up the fact that we weren't appearing properly in Google Podcasts, and I'm happy to report that the issue has been resolved, so you can now go back to Google Podcasts if that's your preferred app for listening to us, and we will be there.
Issue resolved. You were quite heated last week. I'm so glad to know that the issue has been resolved.
The war is over, Patrick.
Just like that old Christmas song.
And I don't know if any of you are fans of any kind of Scientology programming out there like I am, but do you remember when David Miscavige gave that speech saying that the war was over once they obtained tax-free exemption status from the government? Big deal.
Big deal. When am I getting my scarf in the mail?
That's Nexium. Get your cults right.
Oh, sorry about it. I'm all over the cult map today.
Patrick, can't you keep your cults straight, please?
I'm part of so many. I really can't. It's like a subscription box for me.
It's an advent calendar of cults.
Yes, exactly. I'm part of Universal Yums and Nexium.
Universal Yums. I so want that to be a cult.
It kind of is. It's a great subscription box, everybody. We are not sponsored by them, but get into it. Get into it.
Get into it and never escape.
Never escape those sweet, delicious treats.
Unless Leah Remini comes along, and then she'll probably be like, I have a way out for you.
She'll lead us out of the darkness.
Yep, it's all up to Leah Remini, people.
Happy holidays, everybody. What a great episode we've laid out for you. Oh, dear. Well, we have to move on, Adam, since we've just spent 18 minutes on our Google Podcast issue. Let's move on to a party, Adam. A princess party.
Speaking of cults.
Speaking of cults, they keep growing and growing, thank goodness. We recently watched the Broadway Princess Holiday Party.
That's right. We got into it, and I loved it, Patrick.
I did too. Listen, it is as saccharine can be, but in the best of ways, the very best of ways. I'll tell you what, this is the best filmed concert, I guess you would call it, of 2020. The production value is so good.
I totally agree. And do you know what I loved about it? I loved that they put that kind of gauzy filter on the camera that makes the lights in the background really sparkle and pop. They did some beautiful camera work to match the princess's beautiful singing.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed. Well said. It was absolutely a delight, though. I am sort of trained to not really love things like that, like concerts that I'm watching from home. I'm just sort of like, I could see better. I'd rather see it in person. But this was a really, really good production.
Do you know what I recommend? I recommend watching it, which you can do through December 26th, and tickets are still available at 54below.com. So grab your ticks. I recommend watching it and then going back and just having it on in the background, because those harmonies, Patrick, take you to another level. They take you to another plane of existence. They are so tight.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I 100% agree. And I was thinking while I was watching it, boy, do I want this album.
I bet it's going to happen. Now that they have 4. Oh, did I just spoil something?
Nope, not at all.
There's 4 princesses now.
Adam spilled some Christmas tea.
They posted about it on Instagram. But, Patrick, yes, an album would be perfect.
Yes. Now that we're best friends with Benjamin and Susan Egan, we can make this happen, I think.
And you know what else? We got to point out Benjamin, because he is a gosh darn delight in this special. He's kind of the host of this special and is so, cherubic and delightful.
Yeah, he's the host, but he also sort of plays the part of the audience at home. He sort of represents all of our feelings about these extraordinary women.
That's a perfect way of putting it. Yeah, he is our avatar.
That's exactly correct. So well done to Benjamin and the Broadway Princess Party Posse.
Moving from that to another cast, Patrick, and this time I'm talking about the cast member pantry.
Oh, that segue was such a gift, a Christmas gift.
That's all you're getting.
I had a feeling.
The cast member pantry is having a fundraiser right now running through December 24th. It is a buy a bag, gift a bag fundraiser in which you can buy a reusable bag for $60 or ship one as a gift. And that $60 will go toward a bag of groceries for a family in need of a little extra help this year.
That's right. And the bags, I'll tell you what, are absolutely adorable.
Yeah. So you get a bag and then you're giving a bag of groceries to a family. How about that?
How about that? And if you don't need another reusable bag in your home, like I really don't, you can gift one to somebody, as Adam said.
To learn more about this incredible fundraiser and to place your order, visit surveymonkey.com/R, the letter R, /CMP bag drive.
Cast member pantry bag drive.
I want to reach out to them and teach them about friendly URLs.
Edit hyperlink. Edit hyperlink, everybody.
It doesn't have to be this way, cast member pantry.
That's right. But what a great idea. Well done to you. That is very innovative and very helpful and needed this season.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, I just happened to come up with it off the top of my head.
Oopsies. I was not talking about you. I was talking about the lovely runners of the cast member pantry.
Of course you were. And as a reminder, all of the proceeds from our merch store through January are going straight to cast member pantry.
That's right, folks. You heard it. 100% of the profits that we receive from purchases made at our Gaze to the D merch store are going to the cast member pantry. We're just like angels, aren't we, Adam?
Maybe you're an angel, but I'm a devil.
Oh, oh dear. And where can they find that merch store, Devil Adam?
You can visit our website at gazetothed.com and click on the merch tab. Or if you're a fan of friendly URLs, as I mentioned before, you can simply go to gazetothed.com/merch.
I love it. And maybe, just maybe, we'll place that hyperlink for the Survey Monkey gift bag order on that merch tab.
Okay.
Nope, it's not going to happen. Never mind. Adam's very busy, you guys.
The holidays are this week. There's so much baking to do.
That's fair. Well, let's move on then, Adam, to some listener feedback.
Let's do that. We have some listener feedback from last week's episode.
Love it. What was last week? Who can even remember?
I can, because I've been taking my jojoba. Is that what it's called?
Gesundheit. I don't know what just happened.
I think it's a root that's in tea or it can be taken in pill form, jojoba.
Okay. All right.
I've been taking something.
Someone's been putting something in your drink.
Something's in there, but regardless, my memory is vastly improved. Last week, of course, Patrick, we had our This Week in Disney History segment, but we recognized the 20th anniversary of The Emperor's New Groove, and both of us lamented the fact that there weren't walk-around characters from that movie in the parks.
We did. We were mad about it. We flipped a table.
We did. And fortunately, Eric wrote in. You can find him on Instagram at Figment79. And Eric said, just listening to your latest episode, and funny enough, I had just come across costumed characters from Emperor's New Groove that had appeared at an annual pass event in Disneyland Paris about a year ago. Then I heard you talking about it, so I found a link to a YouTube video for you. Ask and you shall receive. Yzma. Now, let's bring them to the States. And Patrick, I posted that very video to our Twitter account. Yes, our Twitter account at GDTD Podcast. So you can all check it out. That Yzma is quite the costume.
Today I learned we have a Twitter account.
We do. It's mostly nudes, but yeah.
Of who?
You.
I don't have a explanation for those folks, but they did happen. They did happen.
They're there. They're posted.
They broke the internet in a very different way.
So when you have a second, head on over to GDTD Podcast on Twitter and check out that video. It's great to see those costume characters, and I hope at some point, it seems like for a special event or something in Disneyland, maybe they'll come to the States.
It's true. And maybe they have. Who knows? Who knows? Sometimes those annual pass holder events are very exclusive, and they have very specific characters that come out. So maybe it's already happened. Who knows?
Well, we missed it then.
We did miss it. But thank you, Eric, for sharing that. And what a good segue, because we are moving on to this week's This Week in Disney History.
This week's This Week in Disney History.
Exactly. Are you ready to have your mind blown, Adam?
Mind blown emoji.
Well, let's start with 37 years ago, on December 25th, 1983, the Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade was broadcast live for the very first time. It was hosted by Mike Douglas, who was the singing voice for Prince Charming, and Good Morning America's Joan London. Remember Joan London?
I sure do remember Joan London. I miss Joan London now.
She had a wonderful hair story throughout the years.
There were some interesting choices made, and I applauded all of them.
Every single one. So fun fact, Joan London would go on to host this special every year through 1995. And in 1996, she was replaced by none other than Suzanne Summers. And that was the last year the parade aired live.
Oh no, what did Suzanne do?
She promoted too many Thigh Masters, I think. I don't know.
She was probably thigh mastering during it, and that was very inappropriate for Disney audiences.
Very, very inappropriate.
Let's bring that broadcast back. Me and you, we could host it.
We could host it live, absolutely.
Can't guarantee I won't thigh master during it, but yeah.
I'm thigh mastering right now.
There is a sparkle in your eye.
That is the look of sheer pain, Adam. That is the look of sheer pain. Moving on, 60 years ago, on December 21st, 1960, The Swiss Family Robinson was released in the United States. The film starred John Mills, Dorothy McGuire, James MacArthur, Janet Monroe, Sesu Hayakawa, Tommy Kirk, and of course, Kevin Corcoran, also known as Moochie. The movie became the fourth highest grossing film of 1960. And fun fact, Adam, after principal photography wrapped, they realized there was a problem with the sound. Almost every word of dialogue recorded was unusable. So the entire cast was brought back to England for 28 days to re-record every word in the film.
I love learning things like that, and I hate learning things like that, because now whenever I watch that movie, I'm going to be hyper aware of the fact that things are just a little bit off.
Yeah, for sure. You can't unlearn that fact now.
And very exciting, as we learned last week, Swiss Family Robinson is going to be coming to Disney Plus as a reboot.
Very exciting. I can't wait for that.
Fritz? Was that the name of the oldest son, Fritz?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was something else.
He rode that ostrich.
That was Tommy Kirk.
Oh, well, he rode that ostrich too. Oh, dear. We must move on. 83 years ago, Adam, on December 21st as well, in 1937, Disney's first full-length animated feature, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, premiered at the Carthay Circle Theater in Los Angeles, California. Have you heard of it?
I just discovered it. It's on Disney Plus. Check it out.
Check it out, folks. So, fun fact, to mark the occasion, the studio presented Walt's daughters with a child-sized replica of the dwarf's cottage for their backyard. I need that.
It'd be regular sized for you.
Yes, absolutely. Child size is the same thing as Patrick sized. It's synonymous.
I'm so glad that Walt Disney's daughters were given that because they really needed it, I'm sure.
They were the true heroes of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So the premiere was a star-studded event. Among the celebrities in attendance was Charlie Chaplin, Judy Garland, John Barrymore, Marlene Dietrich, and Fred McMurray. Although the movie was a groundbreaking achievement in cinema, it was only nominated at the 1938 Academy Awards for Best Original Score, which it lost to a movie ironically called 100 Men and a Girl. What are the odds?
I think I saw that movie online one time.
I think I was in that movie. I'm not sure.
Oh, my.
Oh, my. A year later, however, Walt Disney was presented with an honorary Oscar. 8, in fact. 1 for him and 7 miniature awards for his significant screen innovation. Just after the film's release, Hollywood columnist Luella Parsons wrote, "One thing I do know is that this picture is the best Christmas present the children of Hollywood could possibly have."
And the adults, Luella.
And the adults.
There's nothing weird about adults liking animated films, okay? There's nothing weird about us, Luella.
We built an entire podcast around it.
Listen, with all those celebrities in attendance, Patrick, can you imagine that after party? It must have been a mess.
And the pre-party. I mean, come on, let's be real.
Let's be very real. Judy Garland loved a pre-party.
She did. She loves a parade and a pre-party.
I didn't realize that the movie came out so close to Christmas. That is a very nice gift for the world.
Indeed. Indeed it is. And they were working on that movie basically right up to the very last second before it premiered.
Yeah, there were actually animators in the projection room figuring it out as the credits were rolling. They were like, got to get it done.
It's true. They were like, Dopey. We're calling him Dopey. And press play. Roll it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was this week in Disney history.
Patrick, it is our second to the last episode of the year. It is a week full of holiday celebrations, and we have a giveaway announcement to make.
That's right, the nationally recognized Gays Do the D Holiday giveaway.
Celebrated from coast to coast. It's like solstice who, Christmas what? No. Holiday giveaway, that is what's happening this week.
That's the holiday I celebrate.
We are giving away the winner's choice of a Disneyland or Walt Disney World stainless steel water bottle. And we actually have 2 winners for this one. We have an Instagram winner and a Patreon winner.
That's right, just another reason to join our Patreon family. You are specially entered into your very own holiday giveaway.
Oh, I forgot to mention that, didn't I?
You did, and I corrected it for you. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Our Instagram winner is Jason, who you can find on Instagram at Bittner Design.
Jason, congratulations.
Congratulations. We'll be reaching out to you via DM to get your info and to get your water bottle off to you as quickly as possible.
These days, that means 1 year from now.
Listen, Disney's having some shipping issues, and we sent them a strongly worded letter about it.
We did, and then they sent us a cease and desist letter in return.
Clearly, they don't know who we are, the power we have, but we will be responding with a lawsuit.
We're countersuing?
That's right. We have the power. We have the funds for it. Thank you, patrons. We're going to be suing Disney. I actually feel a little hot right now, Patrick, even joking about suing Disney. I am kidding. I'm kidding, Disney.
Just kittens. Well, let's move on, Adam. We also have a Patreon winner to announce. Drum roll, please.
Wait, Patrick, before you do the drum roll, I should say another thing I forgot. You do get drum rolls if you're part of our Patreon fam.
Yeah, that is the greatest gift of all. Here we are. Drum roll, go.
That was great.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was great.
Okay. All right. And the winner is, it's Kale from the Steamboat Willies.
Kale, this just feels, I mean, haven't we given him enough? We give him glorious episodes each week, and now he wins a prize? Ridiculous.
I know. He's already won our friendship, and what more do you need? What more do you need?
Take it away from him.
Yep. Sorry, Kale. I'm keeping it.
That is exactly what he deserves.
It's true. It's true. No, Kale, you are wonderful, and this is well-deserved. You are a Patreon family member. You are paying to be our friend, and now we're giving you a water bottle in return.
Most people do pay to be our friend.
Mm-hmm. That's how I look at our Patreon family.
And now, all of you Tweedles are going to pay. And how are you going to pay? You're going to pay by having to listen to some Disney news. Things were looking up, but now they're not looking so hot, are they?
Boy, 2020, what a disaster.
Continues to be a disappointment.
As we announced earlier this year, which now, looking back, seems like 10 years ago, for the first time in 13 years, the Disney Dreamers Academy went virtual. And earlier this month, all 100 students accepted into the program celebrated the completion of the program. For the past 12 weeks, students took part in virtual lectures and classes led by professionals and celebrities covering topics including empowerment, overcoming obstacles, and pursuing their goals. Just a few of the presenters included celebrity chef Carla Hall, hooty hoo! Aisha Ash, the first Black female full-time faculty member at the School of American Ballet, fashion designer for the likes of Beyoncé, Jerome Lamar, Disney Dreamers Academy executive champion Tracy Powell, and gospel legend Yolanda Adams. At the commencement ceremony, the students were treated to celebrity speakers including Anthony Anderson, Yvette Nicole Brown, Erica Himmel, and Jamie Foxx, as well as Disney cast members and the many industry professionals who helped make this year's program an amazing year. Students also received a Disney Dreamers Academy Class of 2020 ring, and for the first time ever, each Disney Dreamer was awarded a career shadowing externship with a professional from their field of interest in the spring of 2021. Among the places they can experience their mentorship are the Walt Disney Studios, ABC, Pixar, Essence Magazine, and National Geographic. So congratulations to the Disney Dreamers Academy Class of 2020. To stay up to date on the program and to follow them on social media, search for Disney Dreamers Academy on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
I'm sure they were all disappointed when it had to go virtual. Obviously, it had to go virtual this year. But because of that, there were some gains, I think, too. I think they had access to some pretty incredible speakers and presenters. And even at their ceremony, you know, the celebrities that were able to attend and cheer them on probably increased because what else have they got going on, you know?
That's right. We benefited that way as well, where we had people trapped in their homes. And so they begrudgingly came on to Gays Do the D.
So 2020, not a complete loss.
That's right. We took advantage fully of 2020 and trapped celebrities.
The Walt Disney Family Museum in San Francisco has announced a new set of virtual programs that the museum will be showcasing in January and February. On Wednesday, January 20th at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Time, the museum will present Down the Rabbit Hole with Camille Rose Garcia. Garcia will discuss the process behind creating the dreamlike pop art illustrations for her 2010 rendition of Lewis Carroll's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, how her childhood near Disneyland continues to inspire her work, and how she and curators built her unique exhibition. On Wednesday, January 27th at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Time, the museum will present Crafting Disneyland Magic, The Life of Harriet Burns with Pam Burns Clare, that's a hyphenate, Patrick, and Haley Clare. In this special presentation, hear from pioneering Imagineer Harriet Burns' daughter and granddaughter as they offer a close look at her illustrious career with WED, including her work on the attractions Matterhorn bobsleds, Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room, Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln, and Pirates of the Caribbean. And on Wednesday, February 10th at 5:30 p.m. Pacific, the museum will present Uncovering Miracle of the White Stallions as part of its ongoing World War II series. Elizabeth Letts, author of the book The Perfect Horse, will take a deep dive into the history of the story behind a group of American soldiers who captured a German spy and their discovery of a plot to create a master race of Lipizzaner white stallions. Patrick, did you have any idea this was even a thing?
No, I did not, and I am frightened by it.
Those Nazis.
Right? Am I right? You know?
The worst.
They're just the worst.
No, but seriously, they really were the worst.
Quite literally. Quite literally.
The story fascinated Walt Disney and led to the creation of his 1963 film, Miracle of the White Stallions. I had no idea. I need to check that out. Tickets will be available online for all of these programs beginning Monday, December 21st at noon Pacific, and will cost $5 for members and $8 for non-members. To receive priority access to tickets for future programs, the museum strongly encourages that you become a member. To become a member, and for more information on each of these programs and the museum's virtual exhibition, visit waltdisney.org.
I love this idea. I love when companies can pivot and go virtual and broaden the access for everybody.
And I assume post-pandemic, the museum will continue to host these programs virtually and maybe not present them live for non-members, but like you could still buy a ticket for a streaming version of it that you can access at a later time.
For sure. I think it's a great idea. It'd be a really cool idea to implement into classrooms around the world.
Disney in the classrooms, indoctrinate them while they're young. We need Disney fans from birth.
It's true. It's true. As many of our Tweedles know, especially those in the Run Disney community, the last Run Disney event of the 2020-2021 season has officially gone virtual. Not only that, but this would have been the last year, according to Run Disney, for the Star Wars-themed event. So I thought we could all use a bit of inspiration to keep our spirits up, and I think these two stories will go the distance. See what I did there, Adam?
Yeah, you mixed Star Wars with Hercules.
That's what I'm here for. So last week, Disney cast member and avid runner Jennifer Sturgis was reunited with guest Chris Nikic in Hollywood studios. Chris set a Guinness World Record this past November as the first person with Down syndrome to complete an Ironman triathlon. Jennifer and Chris first met in January 2020 through the Central Florida Tri Club, which includes Special Olympic athletes in their training programs. Jennifer and Chris spent almost every weekend this year training to help Chris realize his Ironman goals. The two spent multiple hours together each Saturday and Sunday biking and running. Chris had another coach working with him for the swimming portion. On the day of the Ironman, Jennifer's main job was assisting Chris for the bike portion. She biked along his side for the entire 112-mile course. Chris finished the bike portion with 9 minutes to spare, which is an incredible feat for anyone, and it should be noted that Chris had multiple ear surgeries in the past, which affects his balance. The two parted ways, but about 9 miles into the running portion, Jennifer got word that Chris was struggling with his run. Jennifer pulled back and ran the last 17 miles by Chris's side. Chris had 17 hours to complete a 2.4-mile swim in the ocean, a 112-mile bike course, and a 26.2-mile run. He completed the race in 16 hours, 46 minutes, and 9 seconds. A quote from Jennifer, "Inclusion has always been important to me and to Disney, but this really showed me the power of it. Ironman's slogan is anything is possible, but these races are so incredibly difficult for every athlete. He completed this race himself, but the power of inclusion was there, pushing and guiding him along the way." To celebrate his achievement, Chris decided to go to Disney World to meet up with Jennifer and all of the supporters who helped him on his journey. When asked what the most important part of his Ironman journey was, he said it was friends like Jennifer he made along the way. Congratulations, Chris. You are an inspiration to all of us.
That is incredible. And man, I will never, ever, ever be able to do anything like that in my life.
Well, anything is possible, Adam, as Chris has taught us all.
No, I'm sorry. No, Chris, the story is so inspirational, but that door is closed for old Adam Hummel.
Fair enough. All right, I'm going to move on and try to not weep all the way through this second story. So one more bit of inspiration for all you Tweedles out there. 8-year-old Jackson DeLude and his mother Ashley got to visit Disney World for the first time this year. But here's what makes this trip extra special. Jackson was born without fully developed legs. His story reached NFL Buffalo Bills players Matt Milano and Gabriel Davis. The two arranged and paid for Jackson to be flown to Orlando to be fitted for 2 prosthetic legs. All costs were covered by Milano and Davis, including a trip for Jackson and his mom to visit Walt Disney World, where Jackson got to test out his new legs for the very first time in public. Jackson took to his new prosthetic legs quickly and was soon bounding and skipping through the parks. There is an amazing video on Disney Parks blog of Jackson that will warm even the coldest of hearts. So congratulations, Jackson, on your new legs, and we are wishing you a long and happy life. And of course, thank you so much to Matt Milano and Gabriel Davis for bestowing this gift upon Jackson and his mother.
MCU? More like M4M or WCU.
Oh, dear. Oh, my. How long did you work on that?
A couple hours.
Okay.
In the latest issue of the Guardians of the Galaxy comic, Peter Quill, a.k.a. Star-Lord, is poly and bisexual, Patrick.
Hallelujah.
According to Out.com, the issue features Quill after being transported to an alternate dimension where time has no meaning in a ceremonial bath with a pair of sexy blue humanoids. And Patrick, we've all been there.
I mean, I can't name a day that I wasn't in that position.
This comic is so relatable. As he cuddles up close to them, he tells the pair, quote, "You're my home."
Oh, my.
And the three form a relationship that lasts for over 100 years. Well, that's how you know this is unbelievable. A gay relationship that lasts 100 years?
No one would bet on that.
No one would bet on that. For the time being, the story is only featured in the comics, but if Star-Lord's bisexuality is explored in future Marvel movies, it may be an issue for Chris Pratt, who portrays Star-Lord on the screen. Pratt is a devout member of Zoe Church, a Christian church modeled after Hillsong Church, which does not affirm a gay lifestyle.
You can't make this stuff up, folks.
Oh, Pratt has previously defended his church and said he has no problem with gay people.
Well, happy holidays, everybody.
And to that I say, prove it, Chris. Get freaky in a tub with some blue aliens, or get freaky in a tub with me.
Oh, man alive.
Normally we don't cover such salacious stories, but this one needed to be covered, or uncovered, rather.
I'm so glad we're following up my previous story with this one. It just...
Which one moves people more?
I'll tell you what, I'm on starboard with this one.
Oh! I have a surprise for you, Patrick.
Is it a puppy?
It's not a puppy. It's better than a puppy could ever be.
What could it be? Tell me.
I'm happy to announce that this segment is actually going to serve as our GDTD holiday party.
I love a holiday party.
Now, like most organizations in the world, we can't be together because of the pandemic. So we are doing this over Zoom, and I promise you it will be just as awkward as other businesses' Zoom holiday parties.
Is one of us going to get drunk and throw up on Zoom?
How is that different from any other Zoom recording session?
It isn't. I'm just asking a question if it's going to happen again. I need stability in my life, Adam.
Yeah, very consistent. We'll keep things consistent. One of us is going to puke.
Again.
Yeah, and one of us is going to have a serious problem, and HR is going to have to deal with it.
Who's the HR rep for our little company here?
I think it's you, right?
It is. It's me for sure.
But yeah, so I'm inviting all of our Tweedles to join us for this holiday party. We know that a lot of you won't be able to get together with family this year, so I'll tell you what. Let's celebrate the Holigays right now, right here with this segment. We're going to get buzzed for the Holigays.
I love it. Happy Holigays.
And as some of you may recall, earlier this year, we had another buzzed segment in which we take online quizzes primarily from BuzzFeed.
That's right. You all got to listen to us look at images.
And I invite all of you Tweedles to join along with us in these quizzes. All of the quizzes are included in our show notes and on our website, so you can just click on those links and take the quizzes with us as we do it.
That's right. Get buzzed with us, everybody.
This is how we're celebrating the holidays this year, okay?
This year.
And on top of all of the amazing announcements I've already made, Patrick, a number of these quizzes are specifically Disney holiday quizzes.
So many Disney holiday quizzes. Thank you, Adam, for doing the work for us. I have not looked at this page until this very moment.
Well, I'll tell you what, I haven't really looked at any of the quizzes aside from just Google searching quizzes and pasting them in our show notes. So this could be a real mess, just like any office holiday party.
Just like any episode of Gaze to the D.
You need stability. Everything is just as it should be. Patrick, why don't you choose and walk us through our first quiz?
Ooh, I like it. Okay, I'm going to pick the title that jumps out at me and really speaks to my soul. We know which Disney princess you should hang out with this holiday season based on the Christmas things you pick.
This quiz will be undoubtedly so revealing.
So revealing. Boy, what a title.
What a title. And this is a BuzzFeed quiz. And we have Jen, a community contributor to BuzzFeed, to thank for this one.
Thank you so much, Jen. I really enjoy the subtitle, It'll Be Magical.
That is a big promise.
We'll find out. We'll find out, Jen. We'll let you know. All right, should we get into this?
Let's do it.
Adam, let's pick a song. Jingle Bells, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Let It Snow, Drummer Boy, or White Christmas.
All right. Well, I'm not choosing Drummer Boy because I hate that song.
Aw, is it because of my drum rolls?
It's not because of your drum rolls. Your drum rolls are far more entertaining than that song. I'm choosing White Christmas. What song are you choosing?
I'm going to go with Let It Snow.
Perfect.
Thank you. Next up, pick a movie. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, specifically the claymation one from long ago. Home Alone, A Year Without Santa Claus, again a claymation. Elf, Frosty the Snowman, or A Charlie Brown Christmas.
I'm choosing Elf.
Ooh, good choice. I'm choosing A Charlie Brown Christmas.
Classic, Patrick.
Thank you again. Next question. Folks at home, you get to listen to us look at images again. Adam, pick a tree. I'll try to describe them. There's a golden tree. There's a golden and silver tree. There's a red and golden tree. There's sort of a traditional, I guess, tree with balls on it. There's a white flocked tree with red ornaments. And there's a white flocked tree with gold ornaments via Getty Images.
You know what this quiz needs?
More images?
More tree diversity.
Traversity.
Treeversity. But I'm going to go with the first image, the gold one, because I just can't be bothered.
I kind of knew you would choose that one. I had it in my head that you were going to pick that one. Which one do you think I'm going to pick? I've already picked it in my head.
I think you're picking the kind of multicolored balls one below the one I chose.
I'm not. You don't know me at all. How very dare you. I am choosing the red and gold tree.
Interesting.
Thank you. Next question, Adam. Pick a random thing you'd want to receive as a Christmas gift. A record player, a pop socket, a Polaroid. Of what? You know what I mean? It's probably a D pick. An Amazon Echo, a backpack, or a salad spinner.
Are these things that Jen wants?
This is Jen's holiday wish list.
Jen, I mean, this is kind of a sad holiday list. First of all, no thank you to the salad spinner.
You got to wash those lettuce leaves, though, Adam.
Got to wash those greens. I'm going to choose a record player, I guess.
I like it. I like it. I'm going to roll the dice and pick a Polaroid because you never know what that image might be on that Polaroid.
You're right. It could be a Polaroid of like a 70s porn star.
That's right. Or Chris Evans, you know?
Or Chris Evans.
Finally, this is exactly what it says. Finally, comma, pick an advent calendar. Farmhouse. What? Present boxes. A Charlie Brown Christmas. Mini stockings. Wreath. Christmas tree. I don't really understand this question, but okay.
I'm going farmhouse because it takes me back to my Wisconsin roots.
I'm going with mini stockings, or as I like to call them, Patrick-sized stockings.
All right, Patrick, which Disney princess are you hanging out with this holiday season based on the Christmas things we picked?
I have no idea how it came up with this, but I got Mulan.
Oh, that's a great princess to spend some holiday time with.
Thank you so much. I love Mulan.
I'm going to be rolling in beignets because I got Tiana.
Aw, I'm jealous.
Yeah, you should be. Tiana's great.
She is great. Not as great as Mulan, but she's great.
Yeah, Mulan's a warrior.
She really is. Well, that was a hoot.
Was it? We'll find out.
Well, that was something we did.
All right. Our next quiz is really going to be earth-shattering. Which Disney Christmas movie should you watch right now?
Such a great question. That age-old question.
And this is an Oh My Disney quiz, so we're mixing things up a little bit.
Oh My Disney?
First of all, I need everyone to know that there's a picture of Jonathan Taylor Thomas in a Santa suit, and he looks as cute as a button.
He does. He's unconvincingly holding the hand of a girl and looking at her, wishing she was a boy.
I could just so easily Photoshop my face over hers.
Please do it.
All right, Patrick, my go-to holiday dessert is chocolate chip cookie, celery, brownies, or figgy pudding.
It's clearly celery. No, I'm going to go with figgy pudding on this one.
Interesting. I'm going chocolate chip cookie.
Mm.
Pick a decoration theme for your tree, Patrick. Over the top with tons of presents underneath it. Classic colorful ornaments, new agey, whatever that means, or lots of characters included.
I'm going classic colorful ornaments.
Classic kind of guy. I'm going lots of characters included.
Mm.
I always wanted a Disney tree, just a full-on, like, loaded to the gills with charactered ornaments Disney tree.
That's kind of my tree right now.
Oh, well, I'm jealous. In school, I was, or was, for both of us, the popular kid, studious type, friend to all, or reluctant joiner.
Boy, none of the above, but I'd have to go with friend to all.
Oh, that's such a lie. I'm going studious type.
That is accurate.
Next up, Patrick, pick a holiday beverage, hot cacao, latte, apple cider, or eggnog.
I'm a hot cocoa fan.
I'm going to double down on that. I do enjoy a nice hot cocoa.
I'd like eggnog, but I want one sip.
Just a shot glass full of eggnog.
Exactly, and replace that eggnog with whiskey.
My brother's been putting Malibu in his hot cocoa.
Malibu.
It's coconutty, right? So or suntan lotiony. So it's like you're getting the best of both worlds. It's basically like, as we talked about earlier in this episode, Earth's two hemispheres coming together for one celebration. You have hot chocolate, and then you have suntan lotion.
That sounds like sweet overload.
Yeah. Next question. The best holiday tradition is Santa coming down the chimney. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're on the same page there.
Time with the family. Seeing all my childhood friends.
Ugh.
Or putting up decorations.
I really want to go with Santa coming down the chimney, but I'm going to go with putting up decorations.
I'm going Santa coming down the chimney.
I knew you would.
Santa coming down the chimney.
Santa baby.
For the holidays this year, I want a new car, a raise at work, a little clarity, or just time with my family.
A little clarity, am I right? I would like to see another human being in person, so I'm going to put just time with my family.
Yeah, I have to go with that too. I think everybody in their right mind would choose that this year, right? I mean, unless you don't get along with your family, and that's okay too.
That is absolutely okay. Anyone can be your family, though. We can choose our family.
That's right. We're serving as your family in this very segment, and I guarantee you, after about an hour of this, you're going to want to leave us in the dust as well.
That's right. That's right.
My gift-giving style is asking people what they want, getting everyone the exact right thing, opting for gift cards, or I'm all about the heartfelt greeting card.
I actually take joy in trying to get people the exact right thing. It never works out in my favor, but I try.
You've never disappointed me with a gift.
I've never given you a gift.
You have too. You've given me the gift of your presence on this podcast.
Aww, what a lie.
I'm also going to choose getting everyone the exact right thing.
Adam Hummel, fun fact, is an excellent gift giver, everybody.
Yeah.
And he's so humble. He leaves a card with the gift that says, "You're welcome."
No need for a thank you. I know you love this.
Now, please post it on Instagram immediately and tag me on it.
Question 8 of 10 is, my family's typical holiday includes learning about family secrets, as much tradition as possible, everyone running around like crazy, or coming home from college.
I think mine would be everyone running around like crazy. I have 15 nieces and nephews, and it's a mess. It's a beautiful mess, though.
How do you do it, Patrick?
I'm a saint. I'm a saint.
You have to take out a damn loan every holiday season.
It's true. I'll never pay it back, though.
I'm going to choose learning about family secrets.
I like it. Spill the tea.
My dad was a vampire.
That was not a secret.
Everyone knew that.
Everyone knew.
My locale's weather is currently sunny and warm, snowy and picturesque. Exactly right for a fabulous coat or North Pole perfection.
Again, none of the above, but I guess exactly right for a fabulous coat.
I guess I have to go along with you because we live in the same city.
Well, there's no snow on the ground right now, and it's not sunny and warm.
Yeah, it's been very atypical. It's a weird holiday season here.
It's real gloomy outside right now.
This one's really going to be telling, Patrick. My dream co-star is Michael Caine.
What?
Jessica Biel, Tim Allen, or Donald Duck.
I mean, we all know I'm going with Donald Duck on this one.
We all know that Tim Allen is absolutely not my dream co-star. You know what? I'm choosing Michael Caine, and I'll tell you why. Because he, very smartly, wears mascara in all of his movies because his eyelashes are too blonde to be seen on camera.
Oh, that was a mess.
I want you to act smarter, not act harder, you know?
That's all we do here.
All right, Patrick, which Disney Christmas movie should you watch right now?
Oh, you should watch The Muppet Christmas Carol.
Me too.
That's probably the only movie that they have prepared.
I think choosing Michael Caine really sealed the deal for me.
But I chose Donald Duck.
Yeah, interesting.
Interesting. I was certain I was going to get Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Can you imagine the schism that would have caused in our relationship?
I can't imagine it, and I don't want to, Adam.
Thank you. I don't either. Let's never be apart.
Never, ever. Moving on to the next quiz, Adam. I'm feeling a bit princessy today, so I think it's time that we decide which Disney princess are you based on how you like to spend the holiday season.
A lot of these quizzes are related to princesses. Did you notice?
I did notice, and I'm here for it. This quiz is also on BuzzFeed and is provided by Keeks, a community contributor. Thank you, Keeks.
Keeks, we love you. We appreciate everything you're doing for the BuzzFeed community.
Keeks asks us first, where are you spending your holiday? Somewhere warm, somewhere cold, wherever my family is, or I'm not going anywhere this year, !
Well, Keeks, you are a frickin' oracle because you clearly called this year. I'm choosing I'm not going anywhere this year.
I'm also not going anywhere this year. Moving on, pick a holiday activity. It seems very aggressive. Pick one. Building a snowman. That is the weirdest snowman I've ever seen in my life.
It's like 2 inches tall, maybe?
It's haunting. It's really haunting. Drinking hot cocoa, holiday shopping, or Christmas caroling.
I am known for my beautiful singing voice, so I'm choosing Christmas caroling.
I love it. I love it. I'm choosing holiday shopping. It's the only thing I have to look forward to this year is shopping online.
What are you getting me?
I'm getting you a Christmas caroling book, turns out.
Oh my God, it's like the gift of the Magi, but I lost my voice.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Next question. Who are you spending the holidays with? Myself, my SO, my family, my friends.
Significant other, I just got that.
Welcome. Welcome to the world, Adam.
Kids, we don't need to abbreviate everything, okay?
I do. I don't have time. I don't have time to say full words.
How would I not know that that was like sloppy oven?
Such a good point. You raised such a good point.
Thank you so much. Okay, so who are you spending the holidays with? Well, I already told you, Keeks, I'm on my own. So, well, that's not true. Matthew will be with me, so my significant other.
I was going to say, what's happened to Matthew?
He's not here anymore, Patrick.
Don't ask any more questions.
How are you going to spend your holiday? I think murdering.
I'm spending it alone. Adam, we're twinsies. I'm also spending it with my sloppy oven.
You've been calling Dan that since you started dating.
My sloppy oven, or my soft orange.
You guys have the cutest pet names for each other.
My secretary's organ.
Oh, my.
Oh, dear. Let's move on. Adam, pick a holiday food. Ham, turkey, stuffing, or cranberry sauce.
Well, I'm going to be very real and very revealing for a moment. Do you remember last year when I had gout?
How could I forget your witch toe? Wasn't that what we called it?
My crystal witch toe.
That's right.
Yes. Well, I learned that the reason I got gout was because of certain chemicals in turkey.
Oh, interesting. I did not know that.
Yes. Turkey is like a trigger for it in a lot of people, so I can no longer have turkey. So turkey, you are dead to me.
It is not turkey lurkey time for you.
No, but I'm absolutely choosing stuffing. Stuffing is the best. It's always the best. I want all the stuffing in my life.
I need stuffing to be very specific, though. I don't want any bells and whistles in my stuffing. I just want tradish stuffing.
So what's tradish to you? No apples, no cranberries, no nuts, anything like that?
100%. Exactly correct.
So you just want bread, chicken stock, sage, like just that.
Yep. A seasoned stuffing. Throw some sausage in there if you need.
So you're like very pro stovetop then, right? Like you just want that.
I have been known to eat a box of stovetop stuffing on my own.
Do you cook it first?
I like the crunch. Oh, we're very off topic here. I'm also going with stuffing. Who knew we would go down these delightful avenues with these quizzes? Oh, goodness. Adam, which festive drink are you serving? Is it eggnog, cinnamon latte, apple cider, or tea?
The most festive of all the drinks, tea.
Tea.
I guess out of all of these choices, there's only one that even seems holiday related here. I guess apple cider, sure. Okay, I'm going eggnog, I guess, but it isn't a little shot glass, so yeah, I choose eggnog.
I'm going to choose apple cider. I really actually love making apple cider.
You make it?
Absolutely. With cloves and actual apples. It's delicious.
Oh, on your stovetop, like in a kind of a...
On my stovetop stuffing. That's right.
No bells and whistles in my stuffing, just apple cider and cloves.
That's right. I make it on my sloppy oven. Oh, what a callback. What a callback. All right. Which final touch are you adding?
Okay.
I don't understand. Is it matching PJs?
He cannot talk right now. He's laughing so hard.
Is it family Christmas cards? Featuring the cast of Full House, apparently.
With Mickey Rooney. Do you remember that classic episode? He had no idea where he was or what he was doing, but he was selling that character.
Someone gave him a bottle of rum and had him go to town.
That's how they did it back in the golden era of Hollywood, and he did that to his dying day.
It's like when they put like peanut butter on a horse's mouth to make him look like he's talking. That's what they did to Mickey Rooney. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, icon.
We have fun, folks. We have fun here. All right, moving on. Is it a snowball fight or is it cute stockings?
Oh, okay. I'm going to go with matching PJs.
I do love matching PJs, but I'm going to go with cute stockings. I love stockings.
All right, Patrick, which Disney princess are you based on how you like to spend the holiday season?
Apparently, I am Princess Anna. You're spunky, impulsive, and go all out during the holiday seasons. It's true.
That is true. That's a very good fit for you.
Accurate. Which princess are you, Adam?
I am Mulan.
Aw, because you're loyal, brave, and true. Are those the three qualities? I can't remember.
Those are the three qualities. I'm none of those three qualities. But BuzzFeed tells me I'm as tough as I am brave and cherish family time during the holidays. I'm not afraid to push through the Black Friday crowds, but at the end of the day, I'd much rather be sipping tea near the fire with my favorite relatives. That's what this season is really all about.
You know what? That's pretty accurate for you.
Thank you.
Do you not agree?
I really don't think the holiday is about spending time with family.
Oh, interesting. That's right, because you've murdered everyone in your life.
No, it's very sweet. Yes, I'm absolutely Mulan. Absolutely.
Well done. I liked that quiz. That was fun.
All right, Patrick, here's a truly odd quiz. Style a Christmas outfit for each Disney princess and we'll reveal your true mental age.
Well, this seems like it's going to be absolutely accurate.
This is a BuzzFeed quiz, and thank you, Liz Richardson, if that is your real name. On the BuzzFeed staff, we have an official BuzzFeed staff member generating this quiz for us, Patrick.
World-renowned Liz Richardson.
I believe she won an Edward R. Murrow Award for this quiz.
She did. That is a fact.
All right, Patrick, first up, pick an ugly sweater for Ariel. Your choices are funky socks sweater, Christmas tree sweater, stocking sweater, or ornaments sweater.
I think Ariel wants the funky socks sweater.
And I'm choosing stocking sweater.
Interesting.
Interesting that we both chose sweaters that somehow relate to feet, and she's a mermaid.
Well pointed out.
Next up, choose a hat or hair accessory for Pocahontas. She's got so much wind blowing through her hair all the time. She needs something to hold it down. Are you choosing a Santa hat, reindeer ears, elf hat, or oversized bow?
I think she would look ravishing in an oversized bow.
And I'm choosing elf hat.
I like it.
We should say historically Pocahontas really truly loved Christmas.
She did. Also accurate. Just the facts here on Gays Do the D.
That's right. Pick a party dress for Jasmine. Jasmine is going out with the gals. Sequin mini dress, shiny tassel dress, gold sequin dress, or red dress.
I am drawn to the shiny tassel dress, Adam.
Little flapper action for you, huh?
That's right.
I'm choosing sequin mini dress. I feel like Jasmine has the legs to really pull it off.
Or if you're on RuPaul's Drag Race, it's a sequins gown.
Sequins gown. Patrick, next up, you need to choose some novelty earrings for Snow White. Are you going snowflake earrings, candy cane earrings, Christmas tree earrings, or star earrings?
Ooh, I want her to have those candy cane earrings that match her red lips.
Beautiful. I'm going snowflake earrings.
Work.
Unexpected, I know, but I chose it. Next, you need to pick a warm accessory for Moana. Are you choosing cute earmuffs, fun mittens, adorable knit hat, or cozy scarf?
I just want to let you know I scrolled down a bit and there are 100 more questions to go.
Really? We're going to pick up the pace on this.
We're going to pick up the pace. I'm giving Moana an adorable knit hat because I don't think she'd be able to work the boat with those mittens on.
And I'm choosing mittens because I want to challenge her.
Great, great.
Choose some festive shoes for Tiana, strappy heels, ankle boots, glittery heels, or jeweled heels.
Ankle boots are calling to me.
Interesting. I'm going jeweled heels because I think they'll look fetching with her gown.
Fetch.
And speaking of gowns, pick a red holiday gown for Belle, peplum-style gown, silky gown, flowy gown, or off-the-shoulder gown, Patrick. Which of those four are you choosing for Belle?
This is ridiculous. I'm going with off-the-shoulder gown.
Classic. I mean, her yellow ball gown is off the shoulder. It's a look she knows and loves.
That's right. That's right. She loves her neck.
And I'm choosing silky gown because Belle is a tactile person.
Sorry, I'm pre-laughing at the next question.
Oh my. This is where things get really interesting. Choose a bottom for Rapunzel. All right. Our choices are twink, submissive bear. No, the real choices are a tulle skirt, a plaid skirt, leather pants, or dressy trousers.
She is getting the full Diane Keaton with the dressy trousers.
I'm choosing leather pants because Rapunzel, little known fact, likes to rock and roll.
She does. It's true. It's very true.
Only 30 more questions to go. Pick a green holiday gown for Merida. Flowy gown, strapless gown, sparkly gown, or silky gown?
Sparkly gown for sure.
Beautiful. I'm going flowy gown because she likes to ride horses, and that would look exceptional.
Amen.
Choose a festive top for Mulan.
Oh.
All right. We have a Dom Daddy. Just kidding. We have a glittery top, a stylish blazer, a fun sweater, or a silky blouse.
Stylish blazer for sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just silk blouse. I went to silky because we've had so many silky options up until this point. I'm also going stylish blazer. I think she'd look amazing in that.
Yeah, it's delightful.
Pick a fancy clutch for Aurora. She needs one. A red clutch with diamonds, a vintage clutch with jewels, a lace clutch with pearls, or a black clutch with gold chains.
I don't know why, but I'm drawn to the lace clutch with pearls.
Okay, Nana.
I know. I'm going to keep all my lozenges in it.
I'm going black clutch with gold chains because it was gifted to her by Maleficent.
Chic.
I like to create a backstory for each of my selections.
It's wise. It's wise to do.
Choose some Christmas socks for Cinderella. Oh, I'm regretting this quiz. Snowflake socks, Christmas tree socks, red knit socks, or striped socks?
I simply don't care. She's getting the red knit socks, Adam.
Bold choice. I'm going Christmas tree socks because they're pink, and that is for Cindy. Lastly, we made it.
Oh boy, what a journey.
Lastly, pick a holiday necklace for Elsa, pearls and jewels necklace, layered diamond necklace, vintage crystal necklace, or diamond choker.
I certainly won't be giving her a pearl necklace. I'm going to give her... What? What's wrong? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to give her a diamond choker instead.
I'm joining you in that look. A diamond choker is definitely for Elsa. Patrick, you styled a Christmas outfit for each Disney princess, and BuzzFeed has revealed your true mental age. What is it?
I am 71 years old. According to Disney Princess Holiday Looks, you're mentally in your 70s. You've got a sophisticated sense of style and a mature attitude to match. Disagree, but you also have a wild side.
It's because you chose that pearl purse.
It's the lace pearl purse.
For sure. I got 25 years old. What? According to your Disney princess holiday looks, you're mentally in your 20s. You're a little stressed, a little witty, and you've got a killer sense of style. Go you.
Go you indeed.
Thank you so much. I will go.
We have to go away from this quiz.
Yes, get us out of that Tolstoy novel of a quiz.
All right, Adam. It's time to assign superlatives to these iconic Disney couples, and in return, we'll get a festive holiday activity to do.
You know, I'm always on the lookout for an activity to do, so this will be so helpful.
This comes from community contributor Brookiob.
Brookiob, yep.
Brookiob, thank you, Brookiob. Adam, who is the most iconic couple? Is it Prince Charming and Cinderella, the Beast and Belle, Prince Eric and Ariel, or Flynn and Rapunzel?
The Beast and Belle.
Ooh, I'm going with Prince Charming and Cinderella. Who is the most underrated couple in a sequel, specifically? Is it Kenai and Nita? Is it Anastasia and the Baker? John Rolfe and Pocahontas? Or Quasimodo and Madeleine?
Interesting. Well, I've only seen one of these sequels, so I have to choose Anastasia and the Baker.
Samesies. Anastasia and the Baker it is. Adam, who's the cutest potential couple that you personally wanted to be endgame? What? What does that mean?
Those kids again. I'm assuming it means like you wanted them to end up together, but they didn't. Stop making up words for things.
Oh, I want to endgame that phrase. All right, is it Kocoum and Nakoma? Is it Quasimodo and Esmeralda? Is it Elsa and Honey Marin? Ooh, interesting. Or is it Nick and Judy?
Elsa and Honey Marin, and I still believe they might be endgame.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. We might end up with the exact same holiday activity. Adam, who's the most underrated couple? Max and Roxanne from A Goofy Movie, Milo and Kida, David and Nani, or Roger and Anita?
I think I'm going to go Roger and Anita on this one.
I'm going with David and Nani because David is so hot, I can't even stand it.
You do have a thing for David.
I do indeed. Who's the cutest animal couple, Adam? Thomas and Duchess, Tramp and Lady, Robin Hood and Maid Marian, or Pongo and Perdita?
Tramp and Lady for me.
Delightful. I'm going with Pongo and Perdita. Who's the cutest young couple, Adam? Is it Peter and Wendy? Are they a couple, though? Is it Mowgli and Shanti? Is it Taran and Princess Ilanwi? Or is it Violet and Tony?
Violet and Tony. Interesting. I think I'm going to go Mowgli and Shanti. They're so cute.
They are adorbs. I'm going with Violet and Tony from The Incredibles.
Tony's gay.
That's why I'm going with them, because I'm hoping to get rid of Violet. Who is the cutest couple with kids? So specific. Is it Pasha and Chicha? Is it Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl? Is it Hector and Imelda? Or King Fergus and Queen Eleanor?
Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl.
They are cute. I love Hector and Imelda, though. They're adorbs.
Do Hector and Imelda wear spandex?
They don't. But that's what makes them cute, is that they don't wear spandex.
Disagree. I need some spandex.
No capes. Adam, the wedding you'd most like to attend is Princess Eric and Ariel, Cinderella and Prince Charming, Prince Naveen and Tiana, or Flynn and Rapunzel.
This one is a tough one. I'm going to Naveen and Tiana's wedding.
Good choice. That seems like it would be a romper. I'm going with Prince Eric and Ariel because I want a wedding on a boat. Adam, who's the worst non-romantic duo? What? Is it Jafar and Jasmine? Is it Frollo and Esmeralda? Is it Gaston and Belle? Or Prince Hans and Anna?
I guess I'm choosing Frollo and Esmeralda.
Creepy. Very creepy. I'm going to go with Prince Hans and Anna because he tried to kill her.
There's nothing wrong with that, Patrick.
As you've demonstrated to us all. On to chapter 57, Best Live Action Couple, Prince Charming and Cinderella, Prince Philip and Aurora, The Beast and Belle, or Aladdin and Jasmine.
Oh, I think I know which one you're going to pick, but I'm going to pick Prince Charming and Cinderella for this one.
For sure. Ooh, That Prince Charming was so fine. But I'm going with Aladdin and Jasmine.
I knew it. You love him.
I do indeed. Adam, what's the best date night? Is it Lady and the Tramp sharing spaghetti, Aladdin and Jasmine's magic carpet ride, Hercules and Meg watching Oedipus, or Ariel and Eric in the lagoon?
Definitely not Lady and the Tramp sharing spaghetti. All those carbs?
Fair. That's fair.
Would you get spaghetti on a date, Patrick?
If it means I get to smooch, absolutely. I need to see somebody at their messiest before I can, get on board.
Okay, you need to see them at their worst in order to know that you truly can be with them.
Exactly.
Got it. I'm going to choose Aladdin and Jasmine's magic carpet ride. Although I have a fear of heights, think how many places you could check off your bucket list with one magic carpet ride.
So sensible. I am, in fact, going with sharing spaghetti. Thus concludes our 39-chapter quiz. Adam, what is your holiday activity?
I'm going to be participating in a gingerbread house decorating competition.
Interesting. I will not be joining you. I absolutely loathe making gingerbread houses.
Great. I get to use my creativity and also create a nice holiday memory. Plus, if you're anything like me, you might just forget all about the competition and start eating the candy before you're even done.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. You crazy kook.
Patrick, what are you going to be doing?
I am having a holiday movie night. You can't pass the holidays without watching at least a few holiday movies. So grab your partner, get some popcorn, snag some movie candy, and get the movie marathon started.
That's just ideal, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's 2020. I mean, it's just been a movie marathon.
All right, Patrick, it's time for our last quiz. It's time to shut this party down.
Insert record scratch here.
And I'm going to shut this party down with a quiz that is unrelated to the holidays.
Uh-oh.
But it is related to Disney villains, and we both love villains. So we are going with make a bunch of wholesome decisions, and we'll reveal which Disney villain you secretly are.
Ooh, I like it.
Let's end on an evil note, shall we?
Mwahaha.
This is a BuzzFeed quiz, and it was created by community contributor Hattie Mad.
Why you mad, Hattie?
Patrick, start by picking a cuddly friend. Puppies in a basket. Puppies on a staircase. Kittens looking innocent. Puppies on a carpet. Kittens looking curiously, or a big cat and a small cat.
I got to go with the dichotomy of a big cat and a small cat.
It's us, basically.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose not puppies in a basket and not puppies on a carpet, but puppies on a staircase.
Because there's a good chance one will fall.
And that's just adorable. When they're all roly-poly, come on.
That's so adorable.
Patrick, pick another adorable baby animal. A baby pig, a baby duck, a baby chick, a baby elephant, a baby lion, or a baby monkey.
Oh. This is the weirdest thing we could have done. I'm going with a baby elephant.
So cute. I'm choosing a baby monkey.
Excellent choice.
How about a cute cottage, Patrick? All right.
How about one? How about a cute cottage?
This one is going to be a real challenge for me because 3 of them look exactly the same. 3 of them look like Anne Hathaway's cottage, if anyone's been to England. Kind of like the tea store in Epcot, yeah?
There you go.
Okay. And then one, I don't know, it's like there's some stones and some mortar, figure it out. One kind of looks like an expanded version of the house from Up, and one looks like a Swiss chalet. Patrick, which one are you going with?
Number 4.
Okay.
I'm going with the one that looks most like a witch house.
Sure. Yeah. I'm going with the first one because there are so many flowers, and you know I love waking up to the scent of gardenias.
Great. We all knew that.
Patrick, pick something to brighten your day. Bubbles. Okay, that's option 1, bubbles.
Great.
Rainbows, birds, flowers, waves, or dusk.
Dusk? I'm clearly choosing dusk.
I mean, to brighten your day, dusk? Sure. I'm going birds because you never know what they're thinking. This one, Patrick, is really going to shake up the listeners. Choose a makeup look. Okay. So are you going with kind of a rosy eyelid with some metallic finish to it? I'm such an influencer right now.
You are.
Option 2 is, I honestly, I can't even, is it clouds? I don't know, but they're painted on this guy's face.
Yeah. Yep. They sure are.
Okay. And then more of like a neutral look with like a gold shimmer on the eye. And then there's like this woman looks like she just has Vaseline on her eye and quite possibly an eye infection, maybe? Then we have a ginger woman with green eyeshadow. And last but not least, we have like a nude lip and kind of a blush eye.
I'm going with pink eye on this one.
I'm going with, I don't know if it's clouds on the face. It could also be sushi on the face, but that's my choice.
I love it.
What would you rather decorate your house with? A handmade tapestry, relaxing artwork, Patrick, potted flowers, bubble balloon letters, a mosaic wall, or framed pictures?
I like the mosaic wall.
Beautiful. The colors are very soothing. I'm choosing relaxing artwork, whatever that means.
Apparently it means dream catchers.
Choose a sky, Patrick.
Sky Masterson.
So one is like dusk again. There's a moon and a sunset and some clouds. One is a bunch of hot air balloons. One is like windswept clouds, completely dark sky with just the moon, a kind of red, slightly ominous with deep navy undertones sky. And the last one is kind of a golden storm clouds developing, but there's still hope option.
What a description you've given us. I'm going with the full moon, Adam.
I'm going hot air balloons in the sky.
I love it. You're living out your up life.
I so regret choosing this quiz because I'm having to work so hard to describe everything.
It's a treat for everyone, though. It's a treat for all of us.
Pick a soothing aesthetic. Okay. There's a flower that looks like it may need some water, I guess. There's a bridge. It doesn't look like it's kind of reminiscent of the Golden Gate Bridge. And there's some fog rolling in. There's some waves, I guess. There's a pink desk with a bunch of white accessories on it, like a keyboard and some headphones and a mouse and a notepad. There's daisies. And there's a city that is overcome with smog.
I'm going with the pollution city, Adam.
That's your soothing aesthetic?
Absolutely. It's my reality.
Oh, my. I'm choosing the pink desk because while work is just a part of my life, there's no reason I can't make it fun, you know?
Indeed. Add some whimsy.
Pick something to wear, Patrick. Are you going to wear a patterned, flowy top with some light wash jeans? Are you going to wear a hoodie? Are you going to wear an orange blazer? Are you going to wear a yellow sweatsuit? Stylized. It's trendy. It's hip. Are you going to wear an oversized sweatshirt, quite possibly featuring the logo for some kind of eau de parfum? Or are you going to wear what I can only describe as something Katy Perry would wear? Very blousy, flowy top, polka dots, pink.
I'm going with the oversized shirt and no pants, Adam.
Less work for you.
That's right.
I'm going orange blazer because I'm a business lady and I have things I need to get done.
And we all know orange looks good on gingers.
It is by far the most flattering color any ginger should wear, yes.
Indeed, indeed.
Lastly, Patrick, to top it off, we made it. Choose a delicious cupcake. Are you choosing a relatively standard cupcake with pink icing and a cherry on top? Are you choosing a chocolate cupcake with chocolate icing? Are you choosing a funfetti type of cupcake with pink icing and a rainbow on it? It looks like it might be like a Sour Patch rainbow. Are you choosing a jelly-filled cupcake? Are you choosing, again, a chocolate cupcake, but with vanilla icing and a cherry on top? Or another chocolate cupcake with robin's eggs on it?
I just made cupcakes last night. Fun fact. I'm going with the one that looks like a black forest cupcake.
It does look like a Black Forest cupcake, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. What about you?
I'm going with the Sour Patch Rainbow because I'm proud of who I am.
You gotta have pride.
Patrick, we've made it. Tell me, which Disney villain are you based on your aesthetic opinions?
This one feels accurate to me. I am Cruella de Vil. You can take things a little seriously, but you're also really imaginative. That is the worst description of Cruella de Vil.
I would never guess Cruella based on that description.
Never ever. But I am, in fact, Cruella de Vil.
Well, bow down, everyone, because I am Maleficent.
Of course you are.
I'm super smart and know how to work for what I want.
Of course you're not.
And just like that, Patrick, this holiday party is done.
Thank goodness, Adam. I want to say that was fun. Full stop.
Listen, we did the best we could with what we had this year. We weren't able to be together. We weren't able to have our traditional GDTD holiday party at our headquarters. But this was a great kind of runner-up solution, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And we hope that all of you joined in on the fun, and we would love to know the results of your quizzes.
That's right. We want to know which princesses and villains you are based on your holiday or Holigay selections.
You can, of course, reach out to us on social media. That's Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at GDTD Podcast.
Or you can always leave us a Holigay email or voice memo at info@gaysdothed.com. And Adam, I believe you will be posting these quizzes for our Tweedledees to follow along with. Is that correct?
That's right. They'll be in the show notes for the episode as well as on the show page on our website, gaysdothed.com.
Well, Adam, I just want to thank all of our Tweedledees who are still listening to us for, once again, listening to us look at pictures.
If I may pull back the curtain a bit, Patrick, the last time we did this kind of BuzzFeed quiz episode, it was one of our most downloaded episodes.
Crazy town. People, what are you doing? What are you doing with your time?
What are you doing listening to us at all? That's what I want to know.
That is a fair question. That is the age-old question that everyone wants to know. Hey, Adam. Hey, Adam.
Hey, Patrick K.
Oh, thank you for following me on that.
I'll follow you anywhere.
Fantastic and creepy. Adam, we have come to the end, thank goodness, of this episode. We're here for Quick D.
We're here for the D, everybody.
Everyone's here for that quick D. And before we get into it, Adam, we have an announcement to make.
Oh, this is a very big announcement, a very exciting announcement. We've been working on it all year long, and we're finally able to deliver it right to your ears.
That's right. Hours and hours of work has gone into this. Adam, we are making our Tweedles do some more work for us. We want your submissions for Quick D questions.
That's right. We want to hear from you. What questions do you want us to answer? They can be as silly as all get out, and we will answer them.
Perhaps you need some advice. Send us your advice questions, and we'll answer it for you.
I would love to get into some advice. And it doesn't need to be just Disney advice, relationship advice. We'll take it.
We'll take it. We will fix your lives, everybody. We will fix your problems.
Having financial issues, we're on top of it.
We, in fact, are on top of our financial issues right now.
In short, we will answer any single thing you throw our way, and we will obviously mention you and how people can find you online when you submit a question.
Or maybe you want to stay gaynonymous.
That's an option too.
So please, again, send us your Quick D questions. But moving on, Adam, it is time for our own Quick D questions. That's right. Adam and I are going to ask each other we have not been privy to prior to recording, and we will be answering it off the ruffled cuff.
Like a pirate shirt?
Like a pirate shirt, indeed. Here we go, Adam. I'm making up a question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Great. It was announced, Adam, that Bob Iger is potentially in the mix for an ambassadorship. Adam, you are also in the mix for an ambassadorship. What do you hope you will be the ambassador of?
Wow.
Or where? Where or what? Or both?
One and the same, right? I mean, isn't just an ambassadorship like a location?
Sure, but you could also be the ambassador of Fabulous.
Oh, yeah. Or like I could be the ambassador to the United Nations, right? A United Nations ambassador.
There you go. Unite some nations for us.
I'm not going to be wasting my time doing that.
Great.
First of all, I just want to say Bob Iger as an ambassador makes him kind of hotter. If his title was Ambassador Iger, he suddenly becomes even hotter than he already is.
He's got a good ambassador, you know what I mean? He puts the acid in bass.
Tweedles, are we alone on this? Are we the only two that think he's kind of handsome? Or are there others out there amongst you who agree that Iger's kind of got it going on?
I have to believe that people are on board with this.
Take the money out of it. Just kidding. Keep the money in it. Does that make him hotter?
It makes him less hot without that money.
All right. But let's get back to me and my ambassadorship. I would like to be the ambassador of the moon.
That tracks. I like it. Ambassador of the moon.
That's right. We have a Space Force now. And as we all know at this point, they're called Guardians. That's right. The Space Force members are called Guardians. VP Mike Pence declared it so.
Oh, boy.
But that means we're going to take over the moon, and that means I want to be the ambassador of the moon, Patrick.
I see it for you. I see a full moon for you.
Thank you. I want one of those retro Epcot outfits that the Fab Five used to wear, those silver jumpsuits with the rainbow rings around them. And I want to declare who can visit the moon and who can't visit the moon.
This is one small step backwards for mankind.
Several small steps, several giant leaps. It's like a Martha Graham concert in here.
Will you be showing us your dark side of the moon, Adam?
I will not, because as an ambassador, I like to keep things classy.
That's right. You're a lady.
I'm Lady Ambassador of the Moon. If there was ever real estate that needed a Disney park on it, it's the moon.
That's right. Absolutely.
Disneyland, moon. Here we come.
Zero Gravity Falls.
Oh, Patrick, yes.
Hey-oh.
I love it.
I love it. I wish this for you, Adam. This is my 2020 wish for you.
Thank you so much. Write in to the Biden administration and please let them know we need an ambassador on the moon, and it should be GDTD podcast host Adam Hummel.
I believe they're also info@bidenadministration.com.
Leave a voice memo. They prefer that. All right, Patrick, here is my question for you. It's very straightforward. It's not quite as fanciful as your question, although yours is entirely based in reality, as was my answer. But here we go. Patrick, Santa Claus is going to be squeezing his booty down your chimney. You don't even have a chimney, do you?
Instead, he's going to throw a brick through my window and climb right in.
He'll do whatever it takes to get into your house.
That's right. I should really invest in some security measures, but
Not when it's Santa, because he, on his back, in his backpack, has a bunch of prezzies, Patrick. What are you hoping that Santa brings you this year?
My freedom, Adam. I'm hoping he brings me my freedom.
That is such a poetic answer. I was not expecting that from you. For someone who loves merch, who loves and needs those things, you are requesting a very ethereal kind of idea.
That's right. That's right. I want out of this nightmare. Hopefully that's in his sack. Hopefully it's in there.
Would you say that's the thing you want most?
No, the thing I want most is a turtle, Adam. I've always wanted a turtle.
Is that for real and for true?
I love turtles. And I've always wanted a pet turtle. I've never had one.
Okay. In Santa's sack so far, we have Freedom and a turtle who you could possibly name Freedom as well.
That's probably what I'll get instead. I won't get the Freedom, but I will get a turtle named Freedom. It's the slowest Freedom ever.
That will do it for this episode of Gays Do the D. Thanks for listening. To become a patron of the podcast, visit our website at gaysdothed.com/donate. For a donation of any amount, you can receive exclusive Gays Do the D content and help us continue to bring you the very best Disney news and discussion. Continue the conversation after this episode on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at GDTD Podcast, and submit your questions or show ideas to info@gaysdothed.com. Have a great week, everybody. See you real soon.